I know I am very late, but Season 4, Volume 1 of Stranger Things has finally released, and I really want to talk about it. So let's talk about it. By the way, this is a full-on spoiler review, so if you want to, please pause this video and watch all Volume 1, because I will be spoiling some major plot points of that season, of that volume. So, by the way, I'm going to be looking over here for notes, because this is a very long notepad. I literally got done writing this. So, because about that, I love this season. This season of Stranger Things is quite possibly one of my favorite seasons of the show since season 1. Mainly because this is probably the most terrifying season of the show, because it has the most terrifying villain. I really like Vecna. He is such a complex character, and his motives are pretty much he's a psychopath and he wants to correct the world, which I don't know. And that's one of my many positives that I have. I have a whole list. I'll be starting out with positives and going down my list. Alright? Alright. So, starting out with positive number 1. I really love that the episodes are a lot longer than the 45-minute season 1 or 2, 3, whatever. I love that they're like an hour 25 or hour 35, because it really expands not only the characters, the fucking wrong with me. Not only it expands the runtime for the show, it expands the characters' screen time, which would allow us to love the characters even more. More on that later. I really like Vecna. Like I said in the beginning, he's a great villain and has that Freddy Krueger vibe going for him. Which he's mainly inspired by Freddy Krueger, but I get Pennywise vibe from him, because he tries to manipulate people, and he turns into other people to scare his victims, which I really like that. And now steering into the spoiler territory, man, oh man, the kills are fucking awesome. In the first episode, Chrissy, who is pretty much Tina from the first Nightmare film, if you don't know, Tina was the main character for the first 20 minutes until she died tragically. And this is pretty much the same plot line, but with Chrissy and Eddie. Throughout episode 1, Chrissy and Eddie were pretty much going through a dynamic where it kind of reminded me of Rod and Tina, which was very obvious. And I really liked that, because it showed that Eddie wasn't really a fucking, wasn't just a crackhead, which he's not a crackhead, I don't think. But I really like their dynamic. Because at the end of that episode, her fucking bones get cracked one by one, leaving her eyes out of her skull. Which, holy shit, what a way to end your episode. It's really well done, really scary. It really gives off that Freddy Krueger vibe that Vecna has. And I think it was practical. I don't know if it was digital. I think some of it was practical. I have no idea. But this is where the runtime comes to play, because we're able to spend a lot of time with Chrissy and how she is affected by this. We don't get a lot of her, as to say, runtime wise, screen time wise, but we get an idea of what her home life was, her friendship, her relationship with her boyfriend Jason. Which I don't. Oh shit! Sorry. I don't think we actually get a scene with them together, other than the scene in the basketball court where he goes, "Hey, yo, baby, love you." Like that one guy in Saw 3D where he goes, "My beautiful wife, come here." And steering into that direction, I fucking love the new characters. Grace Van Dyne, who plays Chrissy, was such a great addition to this cast because she was able to really be able to fit in with the Stranger Things universe while being a new character and all, but at the same time not interacting with any of the OG characters, as to say. Which will steer right into my other positive. I really fucking love Eddie. Eddie's one of my favorite characters and one of everybody else's favorite characters because Joseph Quinn gives a great performance as a lovable goofball and really blends well with the OG cast, especially with Robin, Steve, Dustin, and I can't say Lucas because to be honest, they don't fucking have a scene together. So yeah, those main three he works really well together. And along with Nancy. Which, by the way, the OG cast, this is like their peak performance. This is their peak. They're really fucking well done. Another standout is Mason Dye, or Mason Dye, or whatever. I guess it's Mason Dye. I have no idea. I like him as Jason. I know some people don't really like him, and I get why to an extent, but he really isn't that bad. He is not that bad of a character. I'm gonna extend my notes real quick. In my opinion, he's acting very reasonable. He heard about the tragic death of his girlfriend. He also saw his best friend, I'm assuming, fly up in the air and suffer the same fate as Chrissy, which he blames Eddie for. I get why for Chrissy, but I don't get why for Patrick. If he's in the same room as him when he gets levitated in the air, and he goes, "You did it. You and your D&D cult. You did it." And he takes that information to and tells the entire town that they're suffering from a cult, even though it's a D&D club. Which I think at the time in the 80s, D&D was more of a it was blamed for satanic rituals or some shit. That's not my level of expertise. But steering off track, I really like him. He's a flawed character, but has great motivations for what he is doing. I do not, however, understand why he pretty much pulled a Batman and he threatened to break a kid's arm in his own home just to find out where Eddie was. Which I don't get why they gave this kid was named Gareth. They gave this kid so much attention in the lunch scene and this scene in general. They gave him his own scene, which I'm is he gonna become a very important character? Nope. he's not. Which no offense to that actor, he's actually really good. I like that actor, but he was very unnecessary in this season. Just like a character that was used to further move the plot. So, moving on, Max has the best fucking episode of this entire goddamn show. I am not kidding. Episode 4, Dear Billy, is one of my favorite episodes of not only the entire season, but the entire show. Because it blends emotion, comedy, emotion. I just really like it in general, and the last 5 to 9 minutes with the song Running Up That Hill playing while she runs literally to her friends and back to her consciousness, if that makes any sense. I just really like that scene. It's so fucking well done, so well directed. I swear Sean Levy directs all the good episodes because he directed all 4 episode 4. He directed episode 4 of season 1, episode 4 of season 2, episode 4 of season 3, episode 4 of season 4. I think he did season 3. And he's really such a good director. I like him. And I just get goosebumps every time that scene comes on. It's so good. The Hopper stuff, that's really great, but I really wish they kept him out of the promotional stuff because I think it would have been a lot more emotional if we found out for the first time that Hopper was alive and not just force fed us just for promotion. That a video that came out like 2020 to promote it. I don't think that was a good idea. And lastly, for positives, all the 11 and 1 stuff is so damn good. It perfectly ties in Vecna with the rest of the series and sets him up as the biggest and deadliest villain of the show, which I have a feeling they're not going to kill him. In Volume 2, they are definitely not going to kill him, considering that Stranger Things 5 just got confirmed. So, yeah, that's not happening. They're not killing him, so fingers crossed. And now moving on with the actually before I do that, the monologue that is at the end of episode 7 with Vecna's reveal is so damn good. And I'm really impressed with Jamie Campbell Bower and his ability to go to kind-hearted and trustworthy to sadistic and cruel. He fucking kills a whole lot of kids. Like he just snaps his one guard's neck, and the music is like a hero cue. It goes from a hero cue to a villain cue. I think I haven't watched that episode in a while. Might have to rewatch the season to hype up not season 4, to hype up Volume 2. Also, if it sounds like I'm on going on tangents, it's literally 7 in the morning, and I've stayed up all night just writing this. I am sorry. So now moving on with the mixed stuff, man, the whole California subplot just really bogs this series. It bogs this show down hard. I didn't mind it at first with the reintroduction of Will, Eleven, Joyce, and wait, no, not Larry. Bear. No. What was the guy's name? Not Newman. Just the bald haired guy. The guy that knows karate in the plane. So yeah, I liked it at first, but up until 11 busts a girl's head open with a fucking roller skate, she gets sent to that facility with Brenner, and we're stuck watching the trio trying to find her. When I think this is what happened. They revealed that she was going to a facility way too soon, and they probably should have kept that a mystery up until the group was attacked by the military. That would have been a much more better reveal that she was going to a facility, if that makes any fucking sense. But it is what it is. But anyway, after she gets sent to that facility, I wanted to like it. But the more it went on, the more bored I got. It doesn't really help that they're paired up with Argyle, who, in my opinion, just might be the most annoying character in the entire series. God, he's just a typical stoner. I get that's what the point is. No offense to the actor, he's great. The main scene I liked him in was the scene where he's literally going on tangents about pineapple on pie or pineapple on fucking pizza, which that was really funny. The only time he's ever funny, in my opinion. And he's paired up with Jonathan. That's my problem. I really liked Jonathan in seasons 1 through 3. He was such a good character because he was, once again, he's kind of like Jason. He was flawed but had good motivations. Except for that one time where he took pictures of Nancy in season 1. And fucking Steve rightfully busted his camera open. Which, rightfully so. Anyway, I liked him. And the fact they pretty much dumbed his character down to the point where it's not the same dude, which it's the same actor, but it's not the same dude. Because, here's the thing, they turned Jonathan and Argyle into stoners, which I don't think that's what they were steering towards in season 3. I don't think Jonathan. Oh, he looks like a stoner, but he wouldn't have been a stoner. I don't think. But I think what I don't like the most is the sudden character change where Jonathan wants to break up with Nancy so he doesn't leave his mom to go to college with Nancy. Here's the thing. He was really passionate about journalism in season 3 to the point where he wanted to keep his job at the Hawkins Post while Nancy kind of screwed that up for both of them. And it really bothered me because he seems so passionate about that. And the sudden character change where he doesn't want to do it anymore is kind of dumb. Because he wants to stay in California with his mom, which I get. He wants to stay so he doesn't leave mom behind and his brother once again. But I think they should have done it a lot better. And I don't know. I really just wish the Callie subplot was better in general. I'm at least hoping it has a good payoff. I'm hoping it leads to them meeting up with either the Hawkins crew or the Russian crew. I doubt that's going to happen. Or 11. And I'm really hoping what happens with that storyline that leads to Vecna finally finding Will. That's what I really hope happens in that subplot. But anyway, just to move on, that's really it. Other than that subplot, I really enjoy Volume 1 of Stranger Things 4. I keep saying Season Things 4. It's fun, it's scary, it's sad, it's everything I ever wanted in this series. I really can't wait to see what Volume 2 has to offer, just as a way to flesh out some theories I have. Let's make a kill prediction. I'm going to name out 3 characters that I think are going to die. I think there's going to be more, considering that the Duffer said something about Volume 2 having a body count, which I think it's going to be a bunch of random nobodies. So, just to start out, Jason. As much as I don't want him to die, I have a sneaking suspicion that the Duffers are going to kill him off. Because he's the main human antagonist, quotes on antagonist, I have a feeling that he's not going to make it out of this season, judging by the season of Volume 2 trailers. 2. Steve. Now, here's the thing. He got bit by Demobats and was getting munched on for a good long while. I have a feeling that those bites will come to play later on, and I don't think he'll be making it alive. He'll either stay in the Upside Down and become a hideous beast, or either Nancy or Robin will mercy kill him. That is really a stretch. Alright, and finally, Will. I mentioned it that Vecna might be able to get him, or might be going to him, might be able to kill him. And this is a really big stretch, but considering that Will has been through so much shit, he has so much trauma, that he's mainly a fucking beacon for Vecna. He is at some point going to get, possessed by Vecna or something, and probably is going to die. Now, this is my theories, okay? They might be wrong, might be correct. If they're correct, good for me. Bonus points. And that's it. I know there will probably be more, considering that Duffer said Volume 2 will have a body count again. And I guess we'll have to wait till Stranger Things Season 4 Volume 2 comes out, so you'll find out. Thank you for watching this review. This is a pretty long one. I'm sorry. If you like it, subscribe so you can get notified for my review for Volume 2 or any other videos like my movie reactions or gameplays or anything else like that. I think Security Breach should be coming out later next week. I'm hoping it comes out because I am moving. I'm hoping to upload it before I move. So I'm going to go. By the time y'all are seeing this, Volume 2 will probably be out. It's coming out like Thursday, I believe. So, thank you guys for watching. Want more? Click somewhere else. I don't know. I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night.